Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are talking about really horrible, awful, crappy products that I wish I hadn't purchased. And some of them are really expensive. Like my eyes are darting down at the pile and I'm like, on a good note, I want to say that this shirt I am loving. I never wear shirts that are like zigzag, zigzag. Like I always feel like my girls are just like out on display a little too much and it's just like a little too uncomfortable for me. It's not my thing. But this is like the cold shoulder zigzaggy dream where it is really on trend but still somehow kind of conservative. Do you know what I mean? I will have an Instagram post up for you guys, so make sure you go over to my Instagram and like the photo. And this is super affordable. I actually ordered this. Oh my gosh, I ordered this right when I first started doing Style Code Live. I actually was sitting in my hotel watching the show and I was watching the model like come out and do like the little runway and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that shirt. And it was like 50 bucks. So yes, do we like? I'm showing you the sleeves right now because I know whenever I wear shirts like this, you guys always ask. I started out gathering up 5 bad products and then I was just like, and I hate you, and I hate you, and you suck, and it turned into a little bit of a pile. So let's just do this. We're gonna start with like the big one that I regret. This was freaking so expensive. It makes me want to like barf right here on camera. I think this was around $300. Now, I'm a big La Mer fan, and back in the day, there was a serum that they had that really healed my skin, helped me with my acne and dryness and coming off of Accutane, and I remember saving up like an entire paycheck and going to Neiman's and purchasing it. It was like the best thing I ever put on my face. And so a lot of people were really excited when La Mer came out with an oil. And I thought I could mix this in with my foundation. You know, I do the one drop trick. I will link that video below if you haven't seen that. It's like my favorite foundation trick of life. It makes your skin look so beautiful. So this is something that I had been using at night. I had been mixing into my foundation, and you can see I have given this a good try because I'm like, this is so expensive. I have got to put this to good use. And you only need a little bit, which is good because you don't get a lot. You get what, like an ounce in here? They always do this where it's like deceiving, like the glass is really, really thick. So you're holding the bottle and you're like, yeah, there's a lot in here. No, there is not. So you open this up and you just use a couple of drops. And the way that I like to use beauty oils is typically at night once I am done with my skincare routine. If I'm feeling extra dry or I need something to really bring my skin back to life, maybe I have been traveling, what have you, I will actually take a drop and seal all of my moisturizer in. If you put oil on and then a moisturizer on top of it, that is not ideal. The ingredients are not going to be able to penetrate through the oil. So that's like a random tip within this video, is to put your oils on last or just use oil. So I love using oils. Like I even have the one that I've been mixing into my foundation is the Nude Pro Genius Rescue Oil with omegas. And this stays here on my vanity. This is a little guy. It has lasted me for months and months and months. And you can see like barely any is used because I use such a tiny, tiny amount. Anyway, so back to this one, it just didn't do anything for my skin. It did nothing. It did not like do anything more than straight coconut oil or like a regular argan oil would do. So I do not feel this is worth the money. It is infused with the La Mer Miracle Broth, which is like their hyped up kind of thing about the line. It's a miracle broth. It is helped burn victims. It's like this broth that is just amazing, and it's like sea-based, and this didn't do anything for me. And then James tried it and he was like, oh, this is like miracle anti-ager. $300? Yes, please. I'll use that at night. It made him break out, and he's not a teenager, and he doesn't break out ever, actually. So this gave him pimples. It made my skin just kind of do nothing. And so for that, I'm just gonna say, La Mer, I love you, but this one is not worth the money at all. From there, we are going to talk about Clinique. For a while, and you can even see, I believe, in like some of the description boxes of videos that I had been using this Sun-Kissed Face Jelly. This is the Universal Glow, and this is a gel that you could use as a base to kind of bronze up the skin, or you can mix it in with foundation. And the more I used it, I just realized it was kind of streaky and blotchy and just not my favorite thing. So I'm gonna say this is a pass. But what I wanna say is really great to take down your foundation. Like if it's too light and you wanna add a little warmth to it, these from Cover FX, I'm still so hot on them. They are incredible, the highlighter ones. And then the two shades they have to take down your foundation. I brought these with to VidCon where I felt like my spray tan was a different color entirely than my face, and my foundation was not dark enough to match, and I was able to kind of customize a deeper shade while still looking blended and normal, if that makes sense, and not like overly Oompa Loompa-y bronzed. This did the trick. So Clinique, no. Cover FX, yes. Who watched my Snapchat? And I feel freaking horrible for doing this because this was actually sent to me. So I can't say that it's like, oh, this is a product that I regret purchasing because I didn't purchase it. Okay, you guys, I played around with I'm getting all tongue-tied because I feel really bad about saying mean things to a company that sent me a gift. It's like someone giving you a gift and you're like, oh, thanks for the gift. By the way, I freaking hate it. Me. Like you feel like a jerk, like you're ungrateful or something. But I'm just gonna let you guys know because a lot of ColourPop stuff I swear by and love. In fact, in that same Snap story, I want to mention I was wearing a ColourPop liner that is right front center, like main attraction. I freaking love this. This is the shade CLIQUE. It is an orangey red lip liner that is to die for. Okay, so now that I gave them some love, let's jump into the not so much love. These new contour sticks do not blend. If you get any powder involved with this cream contour, it will skip and not blend. You go to blend it out, it gets patchy in areas. If you are putting on this makeup in a heated environment, which I'm in front of lights, I'm here in California, sometimes my apartment gets super warm, and I hate it when products don't mesh and melt into the skin, when they kind of sit on top and streak around. And the problem I had with this was the color I used looked beautiful when I put it on, and then it turned almost blue. I kid you not, it turned into like a gray blue and it looked like I had a bruise on my face. And anytime when I was out and about yesterday, like I went to Baskin & Robbins, I had like my big like cheat moment where I'm like, it's dairy, but it's not gluten, screw it, whatever, let's have a day out, it's Saturday, living large. So I went to Baskin Robbins and there were a couple of really sweet, cute girls that were like, Tati, oh my gosh, we love your videos. Can we take a picture? And I was like pushing my hair like in my face, like, sure, I'm the makeup expert. You know, and I look like I have like a stripe on my face, which is like breaking every contour rule possible. So I do want to say I did notice it before I left the house. I did try to repair the situation. I tried to blend it out. But, you know, I wasn't going to take off all of my makeup and I'm not going to let something like that ruin my day. Like, who cares? It was sunshiny out. I was about to go and have a great day with my man and I wasn't going to let crappy makeup ruin it. I just decided to let my hair kind of cover the situation up. Anyway, long story short, I will never be wearing that again. And because of that, I am now super scared to play around with any cream contour. So I am like stepping back from the contour and this just, it looked so bad. So I had to tell you guys. I don't know what your experiences have been. If any of you have purchased the new contouring sticks, let me know in the comments below. Was it just me? I don't know. Let me know. All right, so I picked this guy up in Paris, the Infallible Primer, and I love Infallible products. You guys know the original Infallible foundation, standing ovation, one of the best. I love it. So when I saw this over in Paris, I was like, oh, they don't have that over in California, in the States. I need it. Even though I typically don't like this type of a primer that's like super silicone-y, this made me greasy like you would not even believe. Like it did do a little bit of blurring, but it just turned my face into an oil slick. So I absolutely prefer something like this from the Professional that has more of a almost moussey kind of whipped texture versus the silicone-y kind of clear type of a thing, with the exception of the Monistat chafing gel, which is clear like that one and actually is marvelous. Okay, so moving on, don't like that primer. Another item that I thought was really super weird, and I've enjoyed a lot of their skincare and their serums, the brand HYLAMIDE. This is the photography foundation. I thought this was actually foundation and it's not, and it's just weird because it was not exactly super cheap. It is like I think it's like trying to be the Almay shade match. I have no idea. It just kind of looks like really awful shimmer. And I don't know if it's a primer. I don't know what it is. It said it was foundation. I am super confused. I think I spent around $17 on this. It says apply as needed as the last step in your skin treatment regime before optional makeup. It offers an instant visible anti-imperfection benefit, tone correction, as well as pore size appearance, which I disagree because it's super shiny and I find that it actually makes your pores look bigger. So I'm just gonna say it, I don't like it. This item, it's not like I don't like it, it's that I don't love it. And I have to tell you guys, when I have just items that are kind of just like hanging out, like, hey, I'm keeping this because it's kind of good, but if you were in the store trying to pick out a highlighter, I would want you to know in the back of your head that if you're looking for super shiny, like, don't go with this one. So what I have in my hand is from Tarte. This is the Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. This is a highlighting palette. I bought this myself. These, the center one, I don't really understand at all, but these they're pretty, but they're not worth the money. I feel like the Anastasia glow kits are worth the money. I feel like Cover FX is worth the money. I feel like the freaking Morphe palette, which I'm wearing an eyeshadow as my highlight, is worth the money. This just didn't stay on my skin as bright as I needed it to be. It faded away too quickly, and it's not my favorite launch from Tarte. That being said, they just launched a boatload of really, like, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna tell you, I was gonna save this for a favorites video, but their new Shape Tape is changing my life, okay? So do not discount Tarte. This highlighter I just don't think is worth the money, but Shape Tape, and I did start playing with Bunny's palette. That one is really great too. Yeah, so moving on. I have a dry shampoo that is totally awful. So this one right here, you're gonna die. If you're blonde, it might work for you, but look at how white that is. This is the Blow Dry range, which a lot of their products in the blow dry range, the pillow proof range, are said to make your hair blow dry faster. My sister Erica loves some of the products. She loves, like, there's a heat protector, there's a serum, she loves them. I tried this dry shampoo out and I don't like it. It's oil absorbing, but it leaves such a huge white cast and it doesn't really volumize. I feel like there are better dry shampoos out there right now that not only get rid of the oil, but they add so much texture and just volume, and this one, for the money, not worth it. So I'm getting rid of that. And then I also have two micellar waters that I'm getting rid of. And I was like, why not just share with my subscribers? But these did not work out for me. The JOUVIANCE micellar solution. This is a gentle cleanser. Anything that says gentle, I feel like immediately I'm like, no, because I don't wear gentle makeup. I wear a lot of makeup and I need something that is going to get it off of my face without me like scrubbing hard. So that one is a pass. And then this 22 Flowers, It's Magic Gentle Makeup Removing Water. This is from Birchbox and I hate it. I can't stand this. It does nothing. It's literally like you're wiping pads of water on your face and no makeup is coming off. So I don't understand this. Anyway, so those two are going bye-bye. Last but not least, I have a foundation. I should have known with this. I kind of got suckered in by the tan packaging and the fact that I like the lipsticks from this new range. This is from E.L.F. This is the foundation serum. And I just want to show you, I just put one pump here and like, it is just like a drippy mess. It does not cover very well. It is blotchy. It does not blend well. It is not worth even the low price. If you're looking for a natural foundation, go with the Almay Smart Shade. So many of you guys are like tweeting me and letting me know, you're like, it's changing my life. And I'm like, I know, because it's like the easiest thing to put on the skin to kind of quickly even things out without looking heavy. This tries to do that, but it's just, it looks kind of blotchy and heavy, even though it's trying to be sheer. So this was just a miss. I kind of thought maybe it would be good. I love that it's in a pump and I love that it's super, super affordable, but this is newer from E.L.F. and I just don't like it. Boom, there you have it. Those are a bunch of disappointing products that I don't need in my family of good makeup only, because my goal right now is to kind of behind the scenes makeup graveyard drawer by drawer, because the drawers are getting out of control, and only have things that I truly, truly love on hand. And even if I'm so-so about a product, I just don't want to have it on hand. I would rather donate it and just let you guys know what didn't work out for whatever reason, and then you can be the judge if you want to try it or not. So there we have it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this disappointing products, you know, everything from hair, skin to a little bit of makeup. Let me know that you want more of these by giving this video a thumbs up and share it and leave comments, and I love reading everything that you guys leave for me, so that's always fun. I hope you're having a marvelous day, happy weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.